Hi everyone. After a long time, I'm doing my recorded session on something which is very unique and different from calligraphy. My name is Neeta and I am a calligraphy artist. But now, on this session, in this video tutorial, I am doing a Zen doodling art. So, we all know what Zen Doodle is. If you don't know what Zen Doodle is, so Zen Doodle is something like which we do for our own peace of mind or relaxation or making ourselves like more focused towards our work and all. So this helps in that. And this Zen Doodle, this art of Zen doodling, it is related to creating an intricate pattern using simple lines. Simple, it could be wavy lines, it could be circle, it could be curve, any of the lines, circle, square, rectangle, where we feel that yes, these are simple, very simple and basic tools. We all know how to make these lines, make a simple square. If we know all that, so we can do this Zen doodling. So I am so excited that I have like started with this something which is very different from what calligraphy is. And let's begin our session. So this is one of the doodles that I have created recently, yesterday. And let me show you my previous doodle art style that I'm having. So this is some of the Zen doodles that I have created, and I simply love this because this is so satisfying and so unique, and every pattern, even if I'm learning from someone and I'm creating this as a pattern, I'm using those same lines for my own doodles. So I am creating something which is very unique and different for what I have learned from them. So this is something which is for everyone. It is going to be a different experience. So let's start. For this, we can either take this square tile. I am taking cardstock. It is from Crafter's Corner, which is very nearby my place. So I am like lucky to have Crafter's Corner at my place because I get all the best materials from there. And if you are not having this cardstock with you, you can always take a drawing sheet or a watercolor paper, a smooth hot press watercolor paper, so that the lines get smoother. Or if you want a kind of textured lines, you can use a watercolor cold press paper as well, but it will give you a bit of challenge while creating lines on that. So we are going to see how these simple lines can create such intricate patterns without making you feel overwhelming. So let's get started. One is this cardstock, another one is any of the pigment liner or pen, or any of the, like you can take Staedtler Tri Plus marker or Tombow marker, or you can take this Sakura micron pen. So mine is Sakura 03 micron pen, and let's get started. So normally we feel overwhelmed by seeing at the blank sheet of paper. If you are one of those, let me know in the comments, because I was one such person who used to feel very intimidated by looking at the plain sheet of paper, and especially if the sheet of paper is like expensive, or if it is like very very high quality. So I always used to feel that, oh god, how will I create, how will I make? So that was the one thing that I have I have got over from recently. Like it's been 6 months now that I have been practicing my sketching or my doodling. So though I am doing doodling since 2017, but then at that moment of time, it is like 8 inches by 8 inches sheet. This sheet is like, this is the book that I was using for my Zen doodling. We are starting with our doodles. So let's see what all we need for this doodle session. I have taken 8 centimeters by 8 centimeter style here, and I have taken 1 micron pen with me, and that's all I need for this class. Okay, so let's see how we are starting with this. So let's create border. You don't have to have a perfect outline border, just line with, it could be crooked line, or it could be no need to create a line that is absolute straight. This can do. This is great, and we are good to go with our lines. We don't have to have a like level of perfection to create this border. So this is, mine is also not so properly squared, so we are okay with that. So the end result, like if you see this is also not perfectly straight square and perfect square. So but ultimately the end result that we are having is not so bad. If we are talking about this, we are having one circle. We all can draw a circle. You can do it with your pencil first, and then you can use your micron pen. I'm drawing straight from the circle. I was not like this few months before. Like I used to get jitters, like how can I draw a circle directly with the pen and how to do it. So now next is, like, take one point, any point from the circle. Like if you are taking, let's say I'm taking one point from here and I'm creating S-shaped curve. So we all know how S-shaped curve is. So if I'm drawing S-shaped curve, you can call this S-shaped curve or any of the curvy lines. So now next, if I'm drawing, so mind you, this is not going to be exactly the same, but we are using the same elements like circle, then a wavy line or S-shaped curve, and let's see what all patterns we can create using the same elements. So I'm taking this same point and creating one more wavy line or S-shaped curve anywhere on this line of the border. Let's take this here. Okay. Now we are making sure that our line is starting from this particular point, and we are making curvy lines or S-shaped curve. All right. So here we have taken from here. Now this can be our point. So I'm making this and this. I just love playing with lines and abstract patterns because that seems easy to me as compared to a definite pattern. So suppose if we have made, okay, I feel that one can come in between. So let's start from here and here. So I'm ready with my first set of lines. And now let's take one section at a time, because Zen doodling means that we are working on one section at a time. Let's have a look. So let's start with our smallest one so that we are like free from all the fear that we are having. How will I complete? Now it is easy to complete this section, right? So let's see. I am starting with my curvy line. Let me add this kind of curve. I can either make the same distance, like I have created 3, and then I have left a little bit of space here, and then again 3, and then leaving another little bit of space. So what happens is it creates a pattern on its own. All right, so I'm okay with that. Now our first part or first portion is completed, and if you want to fill in this pattern, you can do that as well. So you can fill in this, and after this, once you do this, you start feeling, yes, wow, this is very relaxing and very satisfying doing this. You can do it whenever you feel that you are out somewhere waiting for some meeting, or if you feel that, okay, I am getting bored, so I need to do something. So you can do it at that point of time, or even when if you are in a meeting and you feel that you're getting bored, or if you feel that there is still time to go for a meeting, you can carry these small tiles with you and start playing with these doodle fun. So I'm okay with this, and let's see what we can do is what I feel that I can create small circles so that it doesn't look awkward that so much space is available. So it is covered as well as it looks very, I'm loving this circle pattern here. So this is looking good. Now let's start with our second set of area, that this let's take this area. So let me take lines now. You can draw any line. I have created 4 lines, and then let me take 4 lines like this. Make sure that these are connected properly from here to here. 3, 4. So you can move it in any direction if you feel like that, okay, this is not something which is not in your reach, or if you feel that you are getting problem or finding it challenging to draw lines in a very weird way. So you can always move the tile in any of the direction that you want. So if I want to create make sure they are connected end to end from here to here. I have drawn 4. So let's four again. Any random pattern in any which ways you want, right? I'm liking this. Yesterday I was thinking that, okay, I need to be very proper and particular which direction my lines should go, but here I'm changing all the directions. I'm making lines everywhere, but still it is looking good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are planning to do it alongside, along with me, follow along, you can do that. And if you want that, you just want to have fun seeing how the pattern is created, you can always have fun. So let me take another shape, this one. Let's fill this shape. I want that earlier I had used swirls, but I didn't kind of like it. I didn't like it. So let me take circles. So I want to create circles here. So I'm not leaving any space in between. I'm just creating circles connecting to each other. And in between the gaps are coming, which is natural. I can either create similar or same circle, or I can draw few of them large ones and few of them smaller ones to create an interesting pattern. So I'm creating some of them as a smaller circle and some as bigger circles. So let's go back to small circles again. You can draw the way you want. Even if you don't want to draw a circle, you feel that no, circle is not my kind of thing. I don't want to do circles here on this area. You can do anything that you want in place of these circles. You can create ovals or you can create swirls like this, the way I have done here. I think this is most relaxing, like repeating all the shapes in that particular area and not focusing on whether it is coming right or not, if it is like it should be perfect one. No, not required. So those, if you are like perfectionist, I was also once, but I have left perfectionism behind because perfectionism creates our mindset to become procrastinator, because we always keep waiting for the right moment and right time or the perfect occasion or perfect time to be like, if I'm perfect in sketching, only then I will create videos, or if my drawing is good, only then I'm going to do this, otherwise I will not. And if I talk about calligraphy, if I feel that okay, I need to work on this style of calligraphy, let me learn that, only then I will start thinking about if I can help other people in calligraphy or not. So it is all our mindset basically, and the Zen Doodle helped me to come out of that perfectionism in me or perfectionist in me. So I'm almost done with this part of drawing circles. So if I'm focusing on this, it creates like a space where I am completely focusing and enjoying myself. So it is a kind of self-love session or a self-love uh, time for me. So I'm loving it, and I'm loving the pattern also. It's looking great. as far as my previous one is concerned, which I tried yesterday to see how everything goes. So let's create one more. Let's cover this shape as well. So I am thinking I have used swirls, I have used these curvy lines, I have used this lines, curves. Let me use such kind of lines and let's see. So I am using this as my this as my next step to going towards it. I want to use these wavy lines here. So again, I have started with this thing in my mind that I need to start with this one point, and let's see how far we can go with this, and then we'll shift. I think now if I shift, so I'm taking the same point again. You can take the way you want to. There is no right or wrong process when we consider Zen Doodle. It's just that we need to be using the same wavy lines in any which ways we want. Suppose if we are taking one pattern, we can continue with that, or if we want to use any other line or any other shape, you can use that as well. So I never feel that I need to be consistent with my pattern, or like I keep getting bored every now and then whenever I am creating such doodle patterns. So I always keep shifting my lines, or I change my pattern. So let's complete it fast. So not bad, but I'm not happy with how this has turned, because this is not looking as neat as it was here in this area. So let's move on to our next section. Let's see how we can do that. Okay, I want to start from here instead of starting from here. So let's see how it goes. I'm again taking curved lines. Let's take two of these lines here, and now I want to shift or change my lines. So I'm using the same curved lines in this manner now. So let's shift from here as well. Making sure that we are going from one end to another so that our pattern looks harmonious and neat. So I'm changing my directions. After every 4 or 5 lines, I'm changing the direction. So let's change. Let me join this with this. So I hope you are enjoying your weekend with your loved ones, or if you are away from them, you are using your weekends productively and enjoying this doodle art with me, or you are doing some calligraphy, or you are doing some sketching work. I have recently started doing my sketching, and it's been almost 6 months doing the sketching. And I am just loving the process of learning sketching, and I'm learning from a renowned artist. She is Claudia Riveros, and I just love the way she teaches, because I was the one person who always used to feel intimidated by seeing the blank page, and I never had the courage to spoil that page. And after joining her course, so I was like, wow, this is the best investment I could ever make. Most of the time, because I am creating courses. So for me, I don't know about others, but I do a lot of such changes in a particular like section, even if it is not same or similar, it still looks good. To me, it looks good because Zen doodling is for self, and it's for self love and having an intimate time with yourself. So I don't think that, like, even if anyone says like this is not how it is to be done, we need to be consistent with our lines, or we need to be consistent. Yes, there needs to be a certain yes, a kind of consistency, but I feel that I need to change every few minutes or few seconds, because I get bored and I may sleep while creating these patterns. So let me try this kind of thing because I love this style. So I can do it here if it's okay. I don't know. Uh, Let me try here if I can do such thing. But yes, the shape is going to change because this shape is different from what I did in the previous one. So there is nothing like a hard and fast rule that I need to have this kind of skill to do this doodling. Even if you don't know anything about doodling, you can always draw lines, because we have always drawn lines since we are kids, and since we were kids, sorry. And even if like we still love drawing all these lines. Yes, I was telling about the course. It's the best investment I had, as that has made me like work on my fears of drawing and sketching. And now I have got the courage to make a video for you. She's not, I don't know about if she does Zen doodling or not, but yes, she creates like beautiful sketches, portraits, and she does a lot of like birds, animals, and like she draws beautiful like best looking dogs, and all of them are smiling, like even if she's making lion or tiger, even the tiger or bear, so that they also look like very smiling face. So it feels so good to see her drawings all the time, because it makes everyone feel smiling and enjoying her drawing. So Okay, so this is this, and let me try this same thing again here because this is too much liney thing. So let me introduce these circles again here. So kind of balances. So I have also started sketching my, like, I take reference, I click photographs of various flowers, and I go to Pinterest and check my, like, various references for birds and pictures of objects like a flower vase or an object or table lamp or a composition or a floral composition. I do that, and I have, like, gain confidence in creating those sketches. And now I have started just recently, like 1 month ago, I have started with my floral compositions, and I have been enjoying that a lot. And I make sure that every day at least one flower I need to sketch, either like from my own photographs that I have clicked of the flowers, or it could be like any Pinterest or reference a photo from the internet. And the way, like, the flower that I feel attracted to, I create that flower on that particular day. So I do it every single day almost. I try to, even if I am feeling tired, it makes me feel like I am getting energy again back. And I feel satisfied that yes, I have done my part of work today, because I have made it a point that I need to, and I have not have to, I want to. I want to create one composition or one flower every single day. So that's that. And I think the 6 months so far have been like the best time I have with, like, learning flower, learning sketching. Like, she teaches the way, like, you can draw anything after doing her course. So let me take one this kind of pattern so that it balances out. Mm, so I am taking group of two lines at the same time. I missed to leave the space here, but that's okay. The perfectionist in me is saying that, Neeta, you have done this thing wrong. You were supposed to create equal distance lines, but it's okay because I am working on my perfectionism, not to think too much about being perfect. So let me fill these lines. This is most fun part when I have nothing to do on a particular day and I feel that okay, let me fill this, and I take my time, I enjoy and do it as neatly as possible. But right now when I'm creating this video for you, I feel that yes, you should not get bored while watching this video. So this is it. I'm left with only 2 or 3 shapes that are there on this style. So Zen doodling, I am doing it since 2017. It's been on and off, like whenever I feel that I have time, so I do that. These days I am doing a lot of calligraphy, like since 2019 I am doing calligraphy. Sorry, 2018. So I didn't get much of time to play with these doodles, and today I thought that I must do something because it's weekend, it's Saturday, and I need to have my me time with these doodles. So I thought of creating a video. So I think my pen is gone. It's finished. So this is it. I'm liking it. And I can create these small circles here because I'm having good amount of space, which is more than what I'm seeing on the other area of this thing. So I think, okay, I think this is good. And one more thing, I think that this space is also big enough to accommodate these small circles. So let me add, you don't have to be perfect to draw these circles, as I've already told. So let's do this kind of liney thing. So I'm changing the direction of these lines. This time I'm planning that I need to give consistency to my lines because this is otherwise going to look weird if I'm going too vague with my lines. So I'm creating a pattern out of it. I'm repeating these lines consistently and doing it in a more organized way than what I did in my previous one, this one. So this is looking nice to me. I don't know about you if you are liking it or not. Let me add one more line here. I think it's looking quite well. Let me add, like, connect this with this and this. Okay, so I feel that I can do away with some curvy lines again. So we can use just simple lines or shapes to create such intricate pattern. Now see, it's looking so intricate and delicate, and one may feel, okay, wow, this is a lot that is going on, and how did she manage to do it? It's one thing at a time, one line at a time, one circle at a time. That's all we need to focus on. So I find this as very meditative as well. I don't know if you feel meditative by doing doodles, because some people feel that this is too much of, like, a work. But I feel that yes, I can draw lines. It's more productive way of spending time with yourself. So this is how I feel that yes, this is looking great. And let's do this kind of zigzag chevron style and then fill it up. You can leave it like that, or if you want to fill, you can create small triangles here and fill it there. So this is it. So I'm done with this. I'm liking this pattern, and let's work on this normal simple lines again. So this time I'm filling it with my few of my lines. Alternate, we can do alternate. I can leave this. I can do this. So it's the last part of this. There is some storm and raining outside. So that's why my doors are just banging. So this is all, the pattern is complete. So I have used almost similar lines and similar curves, but this pattern and this pattern is completely different. And my tile is now ready. It's 8 centimeter by 8 centimeter tile, and I can always sign anywhere I want. Like I started from here, so I can make my signature or initial here or here, any which ways. Like I feel this style of pattern is looking good, or this, the way it is presented, this is looking good, or this is looking good. As per my likings or as per your liking, you can always make your initials accordingly. So I feel that I can either do my signature or I just put my initial. So I'm done with that, and I hope you enjoyed this Zen Doodle session with me on YouTube. And if you feel that you need to learn calligraphy, and if you feel that you need more of such doodle sessions, you can let me know in the comment section so that I can create more doodles for you. And if you feel that you want to learn calligraphy, I have digital calligraphy classes on Skillshare. You can join the Skillshare class or classes. You are most welcome to check my description section. I will put it there. And this is for the first time. I have been doing this for quite a long time, like more than like 6 or 7 years now. But the video thing, I have created this video for the first time for you. And if you feel that this video is good and you are finding it useful or relaxing, or you feel that um, I need to make more of such videos, do let me know, because this is very exciting for me. Other than calligraphy, like calligraphy is my first love, and I like love doing calligraphy. And this is Zen doodling, which is one of my favorite things that I do when I feel that I need some me time. And now these days, calligraphy is like taking all the time and as well. So this is something fun that I have created for myself and for you. So I'll see you in my next session. Most probably it will be a calligraphy session, and I will create these Zen doodling sessions on YouTube only if you feel that yes, it is good and you are enjoying it and you want more of it. So let's hope for the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.